Hey there, sign of Sagittarius. This is Kim here to do a reading for you all. I think I'm going to pull a breakthrough spread. It's my spread. It's called the Breakthrough Pyramid Spread. And you'll have to either bear with me as I talk us through putting the cards out, laying the cards out, or you can just slide the little thing over to where the reading starts because it's going to take a minute, but I'll explain everything as we go. So, and of course, thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for me. Thank you for putting comments in there and liking the video and subscribing. I appreciate those things so much. And also, if you would like a private reading, that information's in the description box below. Try to keep prices affordable so people can afford them. And then also, just to note, you get your reading within 48 hours. So that's that. That's that. Let's go ahead and pull this spread. So the Breakthrough Pyramid Spread has 6 spots. There's 6 spots, isn't it? Yeah. It's 6 spots, and the first one is going to be what we need to have a breakthrough about. Krans Wild Unknown Alchemy deck is what I'm using. The second spot is going to be your challenge. The top of the pyramid is your breakthrough. You have your strength, your outcome, and your advice spot. So we'll leave it like that with those cards. And then we're going to pull from the 108 deck. Actually, let's do tarot next. Let's see. Let's do the tarot next. Waite Newman tarot deck. So let's do 2 for each spot. Whoa. Okay, and as always, I open up to your spirit guides and your angels for these messages. They are always for your Most High. I'm going to pull from the Heaven or Hell Oracle that has a fallen angel on one side and a higher order angel on the other side for your for your breakthrough. So we get 2 for that. Maybe you can kind of let us know what forces it is that you're dealing with, what forces we're dealing with. Okay, yeah, we'll do the 108 deck. This is going to drive me nuts. Okay, this is going to drive me nuts, man. I haven't. Okay. So, yeah, the 108 deck we're going to use also. Sagittarius. Okay, and let's see. The Kipper deck. And I believe we're going to be taking most everything upright, probably except for the tarot. Okay. And the Sirens song, and then we're done, finally. So it takes a minute, but this is a spread. It's worth it. Let's do one more for the breakthrough too. Excuse me. Okie dokie. Oh, yeah, that's it. Makes sense of why we're going to take the tarot in the reverse. And, oh, wow, okay. Look, it's a good reading. You have something uncreated as of right yet. You're needing to have a breakthrough on how to create the uncreated. So that is where we need the breakthroughs, to find out, how do I create something new? And this can involve money, marriage. It involves you wanting your 10 of Cups and feeling like there's something missing in the situation you're in. Because the 3 of Swords means that there may be a breakup on the horizon, or that there has been some kind of hurt or third-party pain, and it leaves us feeling emotionally like there's something missing. Therefore, the uncreated card is saying, yes, well, what the something missing is that there's something for you to create. Okay, still. And then the Mother Lode, like, really, guys, in the 108 deck, this is like my millionaire, billionaire card. I mean, it's more than just, it's the Mother Lode. It's more than just fortune. It's a lot. There's a whole map on the card. I mean, prosperity, jackpot, success, good fortune, having plenty, the real deal, and on easy street. And there seems to be, so there seems to be a marriage or commitment. I feel like it's one, okay, I feel like there's a couple things. I think that there's definitely heartache and loss involved in a relationship that was, quite frankly, like draining you. Maybe draining you of your resources. I mean, with the tree, or just, you know, when you're around somebody and it feels like they're sucking the energy out of your soul. I mean, it's like, it's so not, maybe it's because of all the past hurt. It's things that are, you could forgive maybe, but it's really hard to let go. That's kind of what I'm picking up here with that. So you have something that you're going to create that does bring in like the right partnership, the right commitment, and a lot of money. So what is the challenge to this? It's you attracting it. The Chariot in the reverse, the Knight of Cups upright, the Headache card, the Change card, and the Child card. Okay, so the challenge here is about, okay, the Sugar card is very similar to the Mother Lode card. It's similar, but it's about, well, it's about the sweetness of life, and it's about attracting in that stuff. I can see it as being like the card that says when your vibration is high, when your frequency is on a certain level, then you're attracting the things that you want to attract. So being on that frequency instead of the frequency of, I feel like something's missing, and why do I feel like I'm in, I don't know, pain, like your heart is hurting. So the challenge seems to be a pause. I will get clarification on the Chariot in the reverse, but oftentimes that is a pause in our life. It may be for the purpose or the point of raising your vibration or your frequency. You have an unexpected offer here that is coming in. I would say that it's just, there's a pause for some reason. There's a pause between you attracting, like, I don't know, almost like you already have attracted this new thing on the 5D, but for some reason there's like some sort of wait or time in between you getting this offer. The Headache card is saying that there's something that is off, that's like an underlying issue going on with you. That can be actually with you having some kind of problem, having something that's off. And maybe it, like I said, maybe it's another energy that when you're around them, you just don't feel, you feel yucky, or your energy gets pulled. You know what I mean? So change is coming with this unexpected offer or opportunity. It looks like it has people moving, like they're actually moving their residence on it. And the Child is representing your new manifestation or something new that you're bringing in, right? Like your baby, your new manifestation. So let's go ahead and find out. I'm going to take the tarot from the Circle of Life And we're going to try to clarify here why the Chariot is in the reverse. Let's start over here. What about this Three of Swords? What about this heartache? What is this about? What's the heartache in the tree? And there's something missing here for my Sagittarius group. What is it about? Another 3. So 3 might be significant. 3 of Pentacles has to do with who you're working with and cooperating with. What else? Maybe whether or not you want to be working with that person. Okay. Yeah, whether you want to be working in this group or with this person, other person, because I have the energy of the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is talking a little bit more about maybe even branching off on your own when it comes to work or being independent, self-reliant. So I don't know, so that you're not having to work with this energy or with this person, because sometimes it's like there might be a money thing as far as to, wanting to move on or being able to move on. Tell me about headache. The King of Wands. Whoa, you really want to create and build something, and you're going to. You're going to. Why is this? It's like a person who is in a situation where they're not as free or as passionate about what they want to build because of the energy that is like current around them. It's like having the King of Wands, but yet there's all this other energy. It's darker, and it's like not motivational, What's the Chariot in the reverse about? The Four of Cups. Okay, so they are wanting you to take, the challenge is taking a pause and a time out so that you can think about the things that are happening. It's okay to view the contrast and say, okay, well, this is what I have, and this is clearly what I do not want in the future. Of course, it's when we get stuck in any one energy that we can, we can start manifesting what we don't want. So you just have to be careful with how long you allow yourself to stay pondering the things that you don't want, right? So I would say going within and kind of exploring your emotions is very, very important. Let's see what the angels have to say about your breakthrough. Intellectual talent and spiritual communication, and you have both the higher angels, higher order angels. The Kabbalistic number 31 and Kabbalistic number 53 are associated with these is Lekabel and Nanael. So intellectual talent and spiritual communication, that's going to be part of your breakthrough somehow. That is going to be part of your breakthrough. So you have this talent here. You have talent. You have some type of clarity that is going to help you with your breakthrough. Synchronicities, you may be seeing signs and synchronicities from the universe that something is turning or changing. You could be getting odd signs that feel like they're very specific and just for you, and they probably are. They probably are. If you notice these things picking up, if you're like me, you've probably seen angel numbers for a very long time. So it might not be something like that. I'm thinking that it might be something much more personal to you. An example. An example would be something more personal to you would be something like if you have a favorite number, it ends up being tied to, say, your grandpa at a certain date or for a certain day. I don't know, just something that's like tied to something. It would only be you that would find it relevant to have that number so sacred or special to you. You may be seeing that number in particular, just as an example. What's another example? You could be getting signs and synchronicities letting you know that the universe is co-creating with you. And sometimes they really ramp up that energy. Like sometimes they really ramp it up. A lot of people consider themselves going through an awakening when they're getting these signs, and these signs are a little bit more specific. They're the ones to manifestation. So they're the signs where you'll be watching something and like you will have just been thinking about, it's something rare. It's something, again, it would only be like related to you, but you could see it pop up in nature as well as maybe on media or your phone. It's going to be like a combination. That's usually how they do it, so that you can differentiate between AI's algorithm to spirit trying to give you messages. It's kind of like we're getting something very fast that you just said to yourself, I would like to have. It's like that type of synchronicity that allows you to see that, hey, the universe is co-creating with you and you're starting to manifest pretty quickly. And that's another message coming in here, is that once something starts manifesting for you, I have a feeling it's going to be very quick. You have a soulmate here. You have a soulmate, and you have the card 3 of Wands reverse, which is the unexpected journey. The unexpected journey, the one that you didn't see coming. And so I'm kind of not saying that I don't think this is from your past. It might be from a past life, however. It may be from a past life connection, or another lifetime, like on another time, maybe another lifetime, complete future or past. The point of the card is to know that there's somebody coming in here that's part of your breakthrough. They're very strong. You have a strong soul connection with them. Very similar reading to what Leo had, and maybe this is a fire sign thing. Maybe. So there's an unexpected journey with a soulmate coming in that you should be seeing signs and synchronicities about. I have person of fire, confident, visionary, catalyst, energetic, entrepreneur, sexy, outgoing, creative, ruthless, courageous, strong-willed. It also says on the bottom, teacher, actress, entrepreneur, artist, PR. And of course, this is you. So this is part of your breakthrough. It probably has something to do with spiritual communication and intellectual talent over there. Oh, wow. Wow. Another part of your breakthrough is there's somebody, wow. I think somebody's soul has already decided, I think your soul too has already decided that you would like a change that involves like an actual soulmate, a relationship that has no trauma attached to it. You know, something that somebody's already, your souls, some souls, I don't know how that sounds, but have already made the decision that they're wanting to be together and do it again in this lifetime. Something must have been really good in a different lifetime, and it's like wanting to pick up. So say you might not know this person, but you're definitely going to feel a remembrance. And once something, that's why the marriage card and the mother lode and the uncreated came out. Because once this person, it comes into your life, they're just, I feel like they're going to immediately want to ask or propose something to you. And if this person is associated with just, you know, a soul family tie, maybe it has to do with business, there's a big decision, a crossroads where they're meant to come into your life at this time and offer you something with the bouquet. So romantic or business, this is a good offer being proposed and a crossroads of your life that you're coming up to. Sudden wealth is tied to it. So either you or this person is already kind of very wealthy. That's just what I pick up from that. But I mean, gosh, you have the 9 of Pentacles down here too. Although something, it may be that you need to have the breakthrough about that. So something about your luck, and I'm not just saying that. With synchronicity and all of these good cards, and then the sudden wealth card with the jackpot and the 777, there's something about your luck that's going to really, you should see signs that it's starting to pick up with like little things and then bigger things. All right, your strength, the moon. So you can really embrace that divine feminine energy. You're okay with mystery. You're okay with sometimes not knowing what's next. You're good with receiving. You're good with receiving. Oh my gosh, you have 2 moons. You have the moon in the... So you got 2. You have the moon, the moon. The moon's reversed with the 9 of Swords reversed as part of your strength. You know your emotions very well. You know the inner you. You know how you really feel. And you're also not focused here too much on the worry or the negativity. You're focused on the solutions. In fact, that's what you've had to do in the past. And so that's your strength at this time. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. There's so much curiosity here with this as part of your strength. Like you're just very mysterious. The energy is very mysterious. Like you, somebody finds you very curious. You're a curious person. You're somebody who just keeps getting like more interesting. Maybe more interesting as days go by. Things like that. White rabbit, spark of curiosity, spiritual awakening, heeding the call. There's that inner knowing. This is what you have. Ultimately, that's what this card is saying with the white rabbit is even with the intricacies, the craziness of life, the rabbit holes that we can all find ourselves going down, you are okay with them and you've explored a lot of them and you have an inner knowing and very in tune with your intuition. And see what I mean about something is going to like speed up? It just feels like it. There's something very official about you with this courthouse card. I'll get clarification, but I feel like it has to do with your spirit. Something very official about who you are. There's some sort of mystery about you, your soul. I wonder what your soul has done before, because there's something, and it might be tied to this person. Maybe something that you did. Maybe you were like a leader or a ruler or something like that. I'm gonna clarify that because it's your strength, and I feel like it has to do with your experience here. But I'm picking up like a different lifetime. And then the hope card, which is the physical manifestation of what you are wanting to see. Sometimes we don't know exactly what it's going to look like as a physical manifestation, but we have an inner knowing of how we want to feel. That's why it is a challenge when life presents us with situations that feel off or not right. So this is hope. It's like the star energy here. Tell me more about courthouse. 5 of Pentacles. Well, that's the heartache. Are they telling me more about that? Because that's a 5 too. 5 of Pentacles. So this is about your strength. All right. When we have gone through tough times in the past, when we have gone through situations that were hard, I'm seeing like a lot of red tape. So when we've had to go through things that made us feel like there was a struggle or we've experienced a significant lack, whether that was lack in finances, lack in stability, lack in love, that experience is, it's kind of made you somewhat of like an official person here. I think it has to do with this headache though, also, it being the challenge. But tell me more about the courthouse. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. It could have been, honestly, this could have been something that went back to childhood with a mother figure that wasn't maybe they had issues with budgeting or money, or maybe they weren't warm and compassionate. Maybe they made you feel left out or alone. Okay, this is your strength though now. This is your strength. Everything that you've been through, everything that has built you up, it's only made you stronger and given you character. All right, I have the Quicksilver. I really have no idea which way these were going. I have no idea. So I'm going to take it in the reverse, but I'm going to read it a certain way because we have 2 Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I have a feeling that that's what's going to change around, because Quicksilver is fast movement and motion, or something that happens quickly, going in maybe different directions. The 2 of Swords in the reverse has to do with us moving past what was a stalemate or a block. And it could have been, like I said, something to do with our resources or needing to have more resources. Could have been an energy that was trying to interfere. Oh, yeah, 7 of Swords. So you've got Aquarius, Libra, and Capricorn energy here. Very deceptive energy that was around that you're going to see through. They possibly were trying, you will see through it because you have spirit communication, and they're saying that your intellect is really sound and clear. So you're going towards like your Ace of Cups, something brand new to you, for you. You have some deceptive energies that you're going to finally move past, almost like they've been trying to block you, almost like they're the ones trying to take all of the swords so that you don't have anything to fight with. I don't know what this is. For somebody, there's like literally a mother figure, or somebody that's not even related to you, maybe related to a child's father, who has been deceptive and has tried to interfere with your life, with your children's life. Within the family, so, or something to do with the family. That's going to be moving and changing. Okay, that will be moving and changing. And like I say, you have this beautiful big. This is like, you should never forget that all things that you've gone through, our Source Creator had seen them all. The Source Creator and your angels, they all see the hearts of everyone who has done anything to you, and they see that your struggles, what you have been through. They don't necessarily, they're not going to look at the paperwork as much so as they're going to look into the hearts of people. And so you get this because it's a gift from the universe. And it looks like you've been through a lot of crap. So you were also gifted a spiritual gift and ability. It has to do with what those angels are trying to communicate. The intellectual talent, spiritual communication. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so you have the right friend group coming in, or the right soul tribe. Sometimes it doesn't look like our family, but we'll consider them family. They are part of our soul family. But it says that you will end up meeting in person with someone that you meet, or contacting somebody that you're able to relate to. So friends are going to be an important factor. And as well as I see this, like, it looks like an older Bronco. I don't know if it is. And maybe it's a Jeep. I don't really know. It's a really pretty car, though. So there's something about travel, actual travel and movement. And then the family room is here. And the book. And the book can represent that there are secrets. There are definitely secrets that you have unearthed. And maybe more to go. With that family, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, there's just something strange there with a mother figure. There's something kind of strange going on. I'm tempted to get into that, but I have a feeling it's not quite like that for everybody. But there's something here for you to discover, a secret. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and dive into this. She's diving into the shell. Let's dive into what this secret is. Whoa, is this secret pregnancy? Just saying, because she's a Ace of Swords and she's very pregnant. I don't know. This is an Ace of Swords. This is the intellectual clarity. So what I was going to say was, when you have things in your life like all of this deception, if it's coming from a very bad place, like somebody's heart is not pure, or there's some sort of evil intention or exploitation or manipulation, you're going to be giving gifts when you're on a divine path, when you know that you have a mission, that you carry a light. When you know that, no, you've not been perfect, but you've always done things in love, and there's been lots of other people that you should have trusted, or that you thought you could have trusted to do things out of love that were not necessarily loving, or were very conditional, then you're going to be given these gifts and abilities. And I think these gifts probably even get ramped up during the times when you need them the most. But this is your clarity, and again, with the intellectual talent and communication, for sure. So you're getting communication about this. I have the tower on the bottom. What is the two aces, by the way? What is the communication that you're trying to tell them about with the family, in regards to family? What is the communication about in regards to family? Oh, that there's some really unhealthy spying going on. There's lies, and there's misleading narratives, mind games, purposefully not telling you the truth on some things. But they're saying that you have this Hierophant-like connection with God, with divinity. Your cup is not filled by the same water that everyone else drinks. Your cup is filled from the spiritual realm. You see it coming down into the cup. I love the way that is. This I'm talking to the Sagittariuses out there that have a really strong connection to the divine. You probably talk to the divine all day long, or God all day long, your angels all day long. You have a very strong connection, and you're getting new portals of opportunities open up. There has been a lot of black sheep energy, or being cast aside. There's been a lot of lies. Why? I don't understand why. It doesn't tell me why. It just says that this is a kind of a mess. They're messed up people. Somebody has a stalker. Also, not good. Like, no stalker is good, right? But some people don't really like. This might be with the intention to cause some sort of harm or slander. Slander. That's the word I wanted to find. All right. And somebody could be making up things about you, too. That could be also something that was being revealed. So here is your advice. Wow, you guys have it twice with that. You have the Seven of Swords twice. There's something for you to see through. Look. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. And I just want to pull them out so that we can look at the picture. The first one, now, they both can mean that with this intellect and this gift from God of wise discernment, that it's time to develop a strategy for yourself. And so there needs to be a new thought on that, on a strategy. Yeah, because somebody could be doing things that are cutthroat. Deception of some sort. It's your advice is to note when there's some sort of deception around you. The Great Serpent is the new cycle. That might be what the strategy is going towards. And then you have two of these two. You have the Three of Pentacles here. And then the Three of Pentacles is the advice. I would say to do your research. Do your research. Learn skills that you need to learn. Keep on learning. And be mindful of who you decide to work with or cooperate with at this time. Because there will be new people coming in for this new Ouroboros, for this new cycle. Tell me more about this. Yes, that is exactly what it is. And the High Priestess in you knows this already to be true. Remember, your strength is that you're highly intuitive. You're very tuned into what's going on magically. You see, you feel. And so this is the Lover's energy, and you do know there is somebody new coming into your life, or there's a new cycle about to begin. So you will have, the groundwork will be laid down with this new energy. Spilt milk means leave this in the past. Any kind of thing where you say, okay, well, that was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. Whatever that was. It's in the past. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat the small stuff is what that card is about. You have a gift coming in. Definitely the bouquet is a gift also, an offer, but this is like a big Ace of Pentacles. So you have the Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and then a huge Ace of Pentacles. It's usually with one hand in the tarot. So this is with two from Spirit, from the universe. It is this new, it's this person, and it's this new cycle. And you probably have a strong intuition that this is what's meant for you. And that's why when you're not getting it, or you're getting shortchanged in life, and you've got this stuff to look forward to in your future, and you're empathetic, and you're a healer or intuitive, then you already know that you're not getting what you deserve, because it's part of your gifts, and your intuition will tell you, right? So in the distant horizons, I have occupation here, and then we have another card that represents the Seven of Swords. It's the Theft card, but lying, cheating, stealing, somebody's doing something. Oh, I feel like we need a whole other reading on who is doing what here. So occupation, you could have something new happening with your occupation, for sure, because of this hitting the mother load. This is so draining on energy here. I have to find out, though, what this is talking about. I have to find out what this is talking about, and I don't have time to clean up all these cards right now, so we're just going to ask why, Spirit. Seven of Swords, Theft card. Why? Who's doing the deceiving? Lying, cheating, or stealing? Queen of, you already know. Two moons in the reverse. You already know who's lying or being deceptive to you, because you're the Queen of Swords, because your mind is crystal clear, your intellect is sharp. You already know what direction you have to go in, and you know who you have to cut out for their lies. It's time for you to honor those things that you know to be true, what the moon in reverse is revealing to you, what your instinct is telling you, know it to be true, and then end something, allowing for a rebirth for this good stuff to come in, is what I have to say. That's my final on that. Let's get an angel number message for you. I don't know what that was. That's my final. That's my final, Sagittarius. Let's see here. Keep seeing Master number 22. Create. I am disciplined. 31 and 12. I'm visionary. 9. 13. Oh, well, we have mirror. We have a mirror here. It could be your quite the opposite type of reflection, though. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could be mirroring, for example, if you value something in life, like you just want people to be honest. You know that people mess up. You just want someone to be honest with you because of being a very transparent person, right? Then you may be in a situation where you have a mirror person or partnership, and what are they going to mirror to you? Well, maybe because they're not like your person, they may be mirroring to you your greatest fear of somebody that keeps everything from you. You know what I mean? So I have a big ending here with the 13, but I also have you needing to be very confident at this time, knowing that you can reach your goals if you stay steady. So steadily work towards your goals and be confident. I am confident. I think occupation has a lot to do with this one, though. And then I am disciplined is your approach to life. 12 says you're a visionary. I love this one. Creativity is a driving force in your life, and your imagination is rich. You are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others benefit from. I'm a visionary. So something you do or that you're going to create, this can be a brilliant idea. You know, this Ace of Swords can be a brilliant idea. So it could be something that brings in sudden wealth. Number 9, it's your compassion that makes you shine. You're devoted to helping the greater good, and you have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you're being of service. I am compassionate. Oh, and then I can't forget 999 also. Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs so you can make the best of a life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you. I am unique. And that's what I have for you, beautiful Sagittarius. Thanks for joining me, guys. Bye.